Now that our major frost freeze warnings are over, I decided that we would take the rest of the brassicas that we've been hardening off and get them into the ground. As you guys know, we planted those a couple of weeks ago, and while they're still alive, they're not thriving, so we'll get there. But today we're going to go ahead and plant these. I've got cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. I think that's it. So some of them I may choose to not plant today. You can see some of these are super small, so I don't know if I'll bother with those. But what I'll be doing is burning holes in the landscape fabric, because it's just easier than cutting it. When you cut the landscape fabric, it has a tendency to just come apart and fray. So you can see here, these edges we cut, they're starting to fray. These edges we've burned already. So I think that's the method we're going to take today, and we're going to get some of these in the ground. Okay, so now we have all of our holes burned out. I hope I have enough. That's a lot of holes. So I'm going to get to planting, and then I was looking in here, and as you can see, some of the ones that I planted a couple weeks ago just didn't survive. I'm growing weeds in those holes, so we'll pop in some brassicas in there, make use of those holes, and get all of these done. I'm going to start with some cauliflower. They look pretty good. I'm pretty proud of those. It's the first time I've grown cauliflower from seed. And after we get these all planted up, we'll water just to make sure they're watered in. And this one has two, so I'm going to pull one just so they don't crowd each other. I hate getting rid of seedlings. I feel like it's such a waste, but can't have two in there. If I have extra holes, maybe I'll replant that one. Now these we did harden off. They've been on the patio for about 2 weeks, actually. We did cover them during the severe freeze, but they've been outside for quite a long time, so they were more than ready to come out. Of course, gloves are supposed to keep your hands clean. I never wear my gloves. All right, so we are done. We probably put in around 120 plants. We had pretty much the exact number of holes that we needed. I don't know how we did that. We didn't count. So we just put in broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, kale, and cabbage. So let me flip you guys around and I'll show you what we got accomplished today. So that entire row is planted. I did manage to put on my gloves, which was good, and Bob did help. So that is all done. We are super excited. Didn't ever think I'd be planting 30 broccoli plants, but here we are. So I think that's a pretty good job. Bob was working on the fence over there, putting fencing on the gate to keep the critters out. We have seen remnants of critters. You can see down here, we've got little raccoon footprints in the landscape fabric. So they have been getting in more than likely under that gate. So Bob just secured that. And as I was driving up here, we did see a very fat groundhog. So hopefully we'll keep him out too. Bob is doing some water system maintenance over there. He was filling the tanks. He's trying to fill them evenly. And that project is just about done. Seems like he's getting some water. It's either testing or we're going to water the stuff we just put in. So that's what we have for you guys today. Hope you have a great night.